What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode with AB Investments. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your 4th of July holiday and obviously the long weekend. I hope you guys also enjoyed the premiere. As I told you guys, for the past week or so, AB was running on very low amounts of sleep. So I set the premiere to go on at 4 p.m. and I literally woke up at 5. So I was not there, sorry for that, but I saw some of the comments in the chat. I saw the moderators, doing a great job. So thanks to all of you guys for being such an amazing family and of course a crew of apes that anybody could ever just dream of having on their side. With that being said, let's talk about today. If you looked at today, it was mainly the whole day. Was mainly about the Fed's minutes speaking, and they were going to announce obviously their results of the June 14th meeting. And here's what happened. So I know first we need to talk about AMC and GME and our favorite meme stocks. And we saw that they went down on the day 4% for AMC and I think GME around 3%. Don't let that mask the truth. We were never in this for a one-day move or any of that. We saw APE go up a little bit, of course. There wasn't any major moves throughout the whole market because the whole market was anticipating the 2 o'clock meeting. So there was so much sideways action that was happening on the broader scale throughout the whole market. It was a great day, literally, after 2 p.m. So all day I was sitting there trying to hunt a particular, a victim or a prey. And I couldn't come up on one until literally 2 p.m. when the Fed spoke. And that victim is none other than my favorite day trading spot, which is the SPY. Did an amazing job in it today. So it was worth the wait throughout the day. But in the meantime, here's what you have to understand. Throughout all that wait and everything, the Feds came out and so many people were anticipating that they were going to implement a 25 basis points rate hike. That the red action now, since they didn't do that, they just chose to wait until further data, which is most likely signal until next month. And now I'm personally myself, I'm going to be more leaning toward the 25 basis points, perhaps 50 basis points in August, as data will probably come out to be a lot more exotic. I'm not surprised by any means. This only means from now until then, there's exactly as I've predicted, the leeway for the broader market, especially the SPY and some of the major stocks that operate off the SPY as well, that the SPY is exposed to, will continue to make bigger highs. And that would include stocks like Tesla, Nvidia, Apple, so forth. You saw Facebook today, aka Meta, do a pretty nice run to the upside. And the fact that the Feds chose to wait, the reason why they had some red action throughout the day and why even the SPY ended in the red, barely in the red on the day, is because of the in-house fighting that the Fed had, because there was many members that actually were leaning toward implementing the rate hike this month. But now that it's not, I'm humbly gonna expect that that it was going to be running the stocks. The market is going to continue its bull run that it's on. But again, everything that goes up must come down. It's, as I've told you in previous lives, and with all the data and all the charting and everything, so far we've been completely spot on. So for those of you who have been following along with the lives and the videos and all that stuff, you guys could definitely fact check it and put down in the comment section what you have seen. If you've also, with some of the information that I've been giving you guys, again, by not being a financial advisor, I'm still putting out information that I feel like is educational. And if any of you out there have benefited from any of it, please put down in the comment section. It definitely means the word to me to hear great achievements or stories. By all means. Now we're all in this fight together and get to end this corruption against the meme stocks, and especially in AMC, and exactly what's happening. And we're waiting now for that judge's decision, and that's why we're seeing all this stuff now. When the judge's decision comes out, I want everybody to remember, as I said in this last video, to remember that there are protocols and steps to how that's going to be passed down and how it's going to play out. We will monitor the situation step by step. AB is going to be with you the whole way, and we're going to see how it plays out. Now, with the in-housing fighting between the Fed's members, finally they came out and said, you know what, we're not going to do a rate hike, which means we got about 3 weeks now of obviously volatility. We're going to have some some moments where the SPY or the market is going to be going down, but I still think that by the end of the month, before the end of this month, we should be hitting perhaps a new all-time high on the SPY. Yes, AB said it again. I've said it in many lives for the past month, and AB is saying it again. Now don't go and act based on what AB is saying. Go and do your own technicals, do your own indicators, do whatever you got to do with that info and see if it means anything. If not, you could always just keep it on standby and watch and fact check it later. With that being said, you're probably looking at what's in front of me right now. And I found it very interesting to look at this, at what's happening here. I see an article that came out, and that's pretty interesting. You have, and it reads as follows: Walmart insiders sell over 15 billions in shares in the first half of 2023. And that's basically a look at an insider stock sale and a comparison to GameStop's insiders purchases. So basically, this is particularly going toward GameStop, but in the same time, it speaks generally. In my opinion, I can translate this article into generally throughout all the meme stocks. It affects us as well as AMC. And the reason why, when you see big money / smart money withdraw that much amount of money or that kind of cash, hoarding $15 billion worth of stock from Walmart alone in just the first half, that signals to the fact that, one, they see what's coming around the corner. As I've told you in previous lives as well, that I anticipate that the major hurt for the overall the stock market to come in this either middle or late third quarter or / in the beginning of the fourth quarter, which is again in December. I doubt that it will even get to December, honestly. I think it's going to be somewhere in the late August, maybe, and I'll extend that to October. Somewhere in between these months where something could perhaps drastically happen in a correction, because the overall market, not just one or two stocks, the overall market is way overbought, in my humble opinion. Again, I've been trading in the stock market for years, and this is something, and according to my technicals and my charting and the news and my style of trading, I see what's coming around the corner. And that's just me as a non-financial advisor. Again, take it for what it's worth. I found that pretty interesting, that big money is hoarding money outside of big stocks, similar to Walmart. And those are stocks like Walmart. That's a stock that normally big money does all its shady shit outside and comes to a stock similar to Walmart and harvests their money in there, because it's looked at as a very stable stock. It's a stock that will definitely, for them, grows over time, even slow increments, but it's mainly about maintaining the wealth when you get to that level of that they're in. And this signifies a change in trend slowly. Big money is slowly, to me, shows me that big money is slowly exiting or having a small window. This rise that we've been encountering since the beginning of this year has been perhaps the window layout for big money to slowly enter through dark pools, pump up the market to perhaps have an exit window to exit, and then perhaps load up on the market's downfall or crash or slash correction. Now, whichever would that be, please put your comments in the comment section. Tell me what you think is going to happen with all that. And if you have any other questions that you would like me to answer or cover in the next video or perhaps the next live, also let me know. Now, before leaving you, let's go and look at the AMC real quick. AMC is capturing at least almost a percent. It's 0.7% back up in the aftermarket. So again, we had only about 20 million volume. Nothing special to see there, nothing crazy. They did, however, get us underneath a resistance level, or it was a support level for us from a couple of weeks ago. So it's interesting to see if we can break right through that before the week's end and maintain our position. I'm gonna go ahead and look at my moving average real quick and see where we are. As I've told you guys, how far are we from our favorite golden cross? We are extremely close, people. On a monthly time frame, you can see that the 200-day moving average is at 455 and the 50-day moving average is at 422. We're literally right underneath our 50-day moving average, and very slowly incrementing to go up. Hopefully our next our golden cross moment would not come at the moment or at the news of, as I said before, that somehow correlates with the reverse split or the conversion. Hopefully, may the Lord and may the Almighty be with us throughout all of this. And this is a final thing I will put in the video and say this. For those of you out there who are attacking either content creators or people or other investors in the community because they're simply against this corruption, against the fact that not just the stock market corruption, but the evil of what's happening, insider gimmicks, insider plays and all that stuff, and screwing over always the retail investor. I understand the companies matter, the stock matter. This is why we're all in this. But more importantly, we can't come out of this as the losers or slash people who rightfully deserve something pretty special and come out with something, who knows, worst, gullible, or something that it's like, here you go, this is what you can get. We chose to come in at our own terms, and we deserve to get out our own terms as well, especially when the right is on our side. You guys can go ahead and decipher all of this for all you naysayers and all of you who want to support weird corporate actions and weird institutionally backed propaganda. And if you can't see really the writing on the wall, hopefully at some point you can, or if not, maybe the law could do that process for you and for us, and do us a favor with Judge Zern. So of course, my fingers are crossed. I hope nothing but the best for everybody, because once again, together strong, divided weak. With that being said, family and dear friends, much love, AB Investors.